All right. Welcome back, prisoners, to Oxygen Not Included, episode 20. You are in a Fox's Ghetto prison still. And last episode, we drilled our way to the surface. See the vacuum of space. Got our space backdrop there. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go down to the bottom of it all. So, let's go ahead and start speeding the game up a bit. And I think we're just going to drill straight down, like literally straight down. So let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to just build this to start. And we're not going to be using any of that crap. Like, I'm not going to use the... I mean, I might build a pole later on, but not in the beginning. I also want to turn these off. I want this to be a really high priority. The reason for that is because we're going to be drilling through some slime. And drilling through some slime means that they'll probably put slime in here, even though they shouldn't be. Just something that is very likely to happen. Alright, so let's get started. We need to drill this away. I want to drill this away. I want this to kind of be like a landing area. And that's because we're going to build docks, Atmos suit docks. So let's get started on that. Utilities, Atmos suit checkpoint. Flip it to this direction. How many Atmos suits do I have? Clothing. Okay, it's not telling me for some reason. We should have like 2 or so. Anyways, we'll continue building stations. Atmos suit dock. Let's destroy this and get into here. Like, we're not going to be so delicate. Like, it's just gonna take forever to actually do some of this stuff if we're really delicate about it. So we're just going to kind of just plow into here recklessly. And in fact, I don't even think that's true. We won't even be reckless. I don't think there's anything wrong with this area that we are drilling into. Yes, clean all that up, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be... Oh, who's suffocating? Okay, so Foosh King cannot get out, which means we will restrict the job to just this area right here. Which will let him get out. Let's pause and do things a little slower. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5. 1, 2, yep. Every 5. You delete that. Let's bring the heavy watt wire down to right here. Use shortcut B in order to just quickly copy some of these things over. I'm gonna go ahead and just tile this as well. I don't care what it's made out of at the moment. That part isn't too important. But the wire won't run through that. It's just not capable of it. So we would have to remove that anyways. So this is gonna charge our Atmos suits. Build a bridge. The false alarm on starvation. And down here, plug into all of those. Where is our pump? Where is the pump that we were using? Is this it right here? Ah, that's the issue. Let's deliver our suits here. And now we're going to use, let's just build a second pump. Because we're going to want the pump that goes upwards anyway. So let's build a pump right here. Let's give us a oxygen majiggin thing. Let's hook them up. I need a siphon, or a filter rather. That way we don't damage the machinery. This can just go anywhere, it doesn't matter. And then this will be for the clean oxygen. There we go. Okay, now we'll just have them build that. Let's make sure we didn't mess any of this crap up. This looks weird, but I think that's just some leftover stuff. There's no need for this. There's no need for that. Let's clean that up a bit. Go ahead and build some walls here, just to kind of block a little bit of the decor, because like, it still passes through here, but it still kind of shields the area slightly. How hot is it over here? Is it really... how much of a concern is it? I'm wondering if I should build some doorways. I know it's going to get pretty hot over time, but I think it's worth it to build some doorways. We'll build another one here as well. Go ahead and do that. These don't need to be there. This, like, low and insulated tile is annoying me. I'll probably wind up just building over it anyways, though. But right now it annoys me. It annoys me! Okay, so let's take a look at our supplies. Food, looking great. Got a temperature problem here. Do I have jumping joy? Looks like the answer is no. Jumping joyas they're more heat tolerant. Let me see. Plants. What is your heat tolerance? To 86, and it's... oh, it's too cold? Oh, interesting. What's your heat tolerance? 32? That would be very easy for you. So all we gotta do is dig this up and put a briar leaf thingy in there. Let's actually uproot a lot of these. The briars are like one of the lowest. They give one of the fewest, or the least effective decor bonus out of all these decorative plants. Okay, so the piping is done. Is there a reason? Okay, it's unreachable, that's why. Let's just build that there. So one of the things I want to do, where is our... right here. And this is doing eggs. This is the one that's sending the eggs down, correct? Yes, this is sending the eggs into the water. Let's do... I'll delete one of these. And I'm gonna build one of these. And I'm gonna give it some electricity. And I'm gonna build a railway for it. And I'm gonna have to make sure it doesn't cross over, so we need a conveyor bridge. Like that. That'll let it hop over. And I'll bring it here. And here. And I'll build 2 conveyor chutes. Like so. And this is going to be for the coal. Because this is delivering the eggs, it's delivering... This one should be delivering... Yeah, it's delivering the coal. This one should be delivering refined metals. Good. Apparently they're not eating. Like, what's in here? Iron. Let's, I don't have to have it paused to do that. What are they eating? Gold? Are we out of gold? Yeah, we're out of gold. Putting copper, iron, wolframite, all of that's fine. Is this thing done yet? Oh, this needs to have a filter. Oxygen. There we go. And apparently it doesn't have electricity. Does it not have electricity? It didn't have electricity. Make this a 9. Then we can start charging that up. And then we can start digging down. Now, they say you shouldn't do that in Minecraft. Fortunately, this is not... Oh, we'll leave that there in case I want to move this. Okay, let's see. Do I want any of you? Digging and operating, but you've got noodle arms. You know what? I'll take you. Even though you're going to be Adam, the Welshman. You look like you're a Welshman. Okay, time to make us some assignments. Adam the Welshman is gonna be probably an operator. We need more operators. Very good. So there's our first duplicate that we've had in a while. Where's my pen at? I need to cross Adam off the list. There we go. Okay. Now Adam's been crossed off the list. And good, it's working. Charging up the docks, but we don't need to wait. We can start right now. So we're gonna go use this snaking strategy to dig through this area. And then we will complete the rest of this with probably, what is this? Igneous rock? Igneous rock it is. Igneous rock. Okay. And now I will just continue assigning the dig orders. We are just going to dig right down here. Probably going to grab this iron. But right now, digging. I am all about digging. And I want to make sure everyone who digs has a very high priority for digging. And a reduced priority for things that don't involve digging, like this, here. This means that they will still do it, but they will prefer other tasks over it. And the people who have very deep skill in it, they will get a extra priority on digging. Oh wait, that was building. Building is also really important. Since they do need to build the ladders at times. Oh, they're not doing it because they can't reach it. There we go. I was gonna have them mop that up, but... Okay, why aren't you guys building my stuff? Like, what could be so important that you're not doing what I tell you to do? You're cooking. You're cleaning. You're putting stuff away. Okay. People are actually doing what I tell them to do now. You know what? The other thing I should do, I'm just going to make this a really high priority as well. Look at this, a whole day, and they're only just now getting to my tasks. I'm gonna make these 9s. That's... Well, you will dig. Put one right there. Might have thrown it off slightly. No, that should be fine. Oh my gosh, I hope we can actually make it down there in time. I want to collapse some of these. They're getting confusing looking. I want coal open. I want organic open. I don't care about agriculture or seeds or critter eggs or industrial. I do care about metal ore and refined metal, though. Those are the ones I want open. And raw minerals. Oh my gosh, you guys need to get down here and build this. Do it. What are you doing? What is your current task? Store. Don't store. Dig. Maybe you're not someone who has digging. Get in here and dig. That's right. Pancakes knows what needs to be done. Need to dig. Once we get through that really hard abyssalite, we're going way faster. Okay, let's go ahead and build. And we'll do the same thing. 3, 3. Maybe not. This area is too thin. So what we'll do is we'll just dig straight down until we get to about right here. Then we'll do this again. 3, 3, 3, 3. Very good. Build this. This is how we do it. Use the space suits in order to not have to worry as much about oxygen. And even though we're messing around with all the gases are going to get really all messy and whatnot, but I'm at the point where I'm like, we don't need to worry about it now that we have these suits. We don't have to worry about keeping things as clean and organized. Now, what drives me nuts is when they don't stay down here and just continue to work. Like, what is your current task? Disinfect? Like, he comes down and does, like, one thing, and then he leaves. It's such an annoyance. What kind of rocks, like... Okay, minerals. Really? There are no minerals on the ground? It's all granite, igneous rock. I guess the problem is that we didn't drill through anything that was actually... that we could actually build. That's why they have to keep going up and down. In that case, maybe we should actually dig like this. 3 this way, 3 that way, 3 this way, 3 that way. That way it kind of forces us through that igneous rock. There we go. So he could immediately take that in and start using the igneous rock. I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to okay, yeah, they are deprioritized on pretty much everything. Building and digging. Building and digging. I'm just gonna increase this to like a super high priority. Like, if you're not digging, you're not eating! Let's drill this out too. That way they'll have a little bit of more raw materials. Alrighty. Very nice. And Pancake is the star of the team right now. He's getting in here, and he's actually getting stuff done. He's not like drilling one thing and then leaving. Very good. Okay, so he can't get any further because of that, so let's just build a ladder right here. Same thing though, we'll go 3 down, 3 down, 3 down. Gonna have the same issue here. What is this? This is sedimentary rock, so let's start building with sedimentary rock. And then we'll do the same thing, 3 down, 3 down. Gonna have the same problem here, so what is this? Still sedimentary rock. We will start right here. Okay, let's let them catch up to this point first. Looks like we got the polluted water mixing with the salty water, so now we got salty polluted water. Oh, they won't actually mix, they will stay separate. Oh wait, let's not destroy our steps. Okay, looks like I need a ladder here, which is annoying. This is all salt. I'm not sure what we do with it besides crush it. I mean, I guess we eat it afterwards. And here is another plant that we can cultivate, waterweed, but I hear they're kind of a pain to cultivate. Okay, get down there and start digging. That's right. Build, build, build. What he's doing. Once we make it to the bottom, I might build a fire pole just to, like, get down really, really fast. Okay, so we can't get down again. We're getting there, though. I mean, it's just taking a while. Take the gold. I want metal. If they're gonna offer me metal, I'm taking metal. Of course, oh my god, I gotta begin my lunch shift. Bleh. And once he gets down here, his shift is gonna end. He's gonna be like, oh, I need to go back. Oh, better go back. See that? He's like, oh, I gotta go eat. Oh, here we go. This is the star of the team. Pancakes, you're the star of the team. Get in there and start drilling. I want you to start drilling this way, like this. And we're gonna need, we'll build this out of granite, because I know that that stuff there is granite. Might as well just build it straight down through there as well. There's not enough material for us to go through, so I'm just gonna have them build an entire thing of granite on the way down. Plus, we drilled through plenty of materials. What I could do is actually drill through that instead, because the problem with ordering them to uproot this is that it's going to take someone with gardening. But if I tell them to drill out the thing below it, then it'll allow anyone, even someone without gardening, to be eligible to drill it out. Oh my gosh, make this priority 9. This is all priority 9. All of it. Except for this. Are you guys gonna force me to make it an emergency? That's it. I've had enough. I've had enough. Maximum priority. If I say build this, I mean build it. Is it an unreachable build? Is that the... Okay, it's an unreachable build. Okay, that's the problem. Return this to a 9. Make this a 5. So the issue is that we have an unreachable build. Granite? Correct. Let's make these all 9s. We're going to be building in priority 9. This entire episode is like the digging. That's what it is. It's gonna be the digging. Oh, of course you gotta. Oh my god, I don't have enough materials. Better go back up and get some. And their shift is ending. This is why people need robots. That's why we need, like... This is why robots are gonna replace people. They're gonna be like... Oh my god, like, we have to pay people and we have to have, like, shifts and whatnot. What this is terrible. And, Joseph Bailey, or, which of the Joes is this? This is Joseph Bailey. His shift is going to, like, end just as he gets down here. He's gonna do, like, 1 or 2 things. Oh, gotta go back up. You suck. Oh, just dig! Dig, you! I am gonna make it a max priority. I've changed my mind. It is going to stay on maximum. Except for these. I don't care. I do not care. Come on, there's granite everywhere. What are you doing? What is your objective? No, don't supply. Build. Is there a reason you can't do this? Does someone else have the... Does someone else have the objective? Okay, they're starting to make progress. Good. That's right, keep building. You can do it. Build these. Keep going. You can do it. Oh, thank God that I'm... Okay, let me pause it and add another link. There we go. Oh, we're here. We're in the oil biome. Now, if we look at the temperature, you'll see it has gotten quite a bit hotter, and we are just going to continue digging downwards with a maximum dig priority. 3, 3, 3, 3. The only reason we're going to be able to get down here is due to our suits. What is this? This is igneous rock? Okay, let's switch to using igneous rock. Ah, here's magma, so this is the bottom of the map. That's how you know. Once you hit magma, you're at the bottom of the map. What is this? Petroleum. Interesting. That means that this oil has been heated up to the point that it became petroleum, which is similar in color to polluted water. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. 3 down, 3 down. And then we're gonna open this area up a bit. Fossils. Makes sense. We're gonna need this oil in order to... This oil's really pressurized, too. Once we kind of uncork it, it's going to start just bubbling upwards. So we're gonna have to create some space to accommodate it. I think what I'm gonna do is just make this a 9 and just drill downwards like that. So we're kind of at the part where I don't really know what to... I've never really worked with oil. So, like... Of course, this guy's like, oh my god, if I don't eat, like... Oh no. I might die if I don't eat. Now that we've made it this far down, I probably will build a more unified ladder. Probably right here and just build the ladder all the way down. But first I want to get this uncovered. He is complaining about it being a bit hot, but he's got his suit on so he can breathe in here, and it doesn't matter that it's 240 degrees Fahrenheit. Not a problem. This is lead. This stuff, though, is a little too hot. 3,000 degrees? Yeah, that's a little too much. This is diamond over here. Not sure what diamond is for. Oh, there's a spore kid. These give off zombie spores, which are apparently really bad for you. I guess it makes sense with a name like zombie spores. Drill this open a little more. Trying to open this area up a bit. And I guess what we'll do is order the really huge ladder to be made. This is why the spacesuits are so important. Like, you could order your dupes in here at 200 degrees without a suit, but I wouldn't advise it personally. Like, I would say that is probably a bad idea. Looks like a pretty good screenshot right here. Pose for the screenshot. Be a little more like this. Yeah. So as you can see, this is how effective the abyssalite is at blocking the heat. This is like 3,000 degrees, but the abyssalite's able to separate it from this 200-ish degree area. That's because abyssalite is super powerful. Which is why you kind of want to be careful when you're drilling through it. Like this, there's no way this area is going to melt just because we're releasing like really hot air into here. There's nothing we can do about that. That's going to happen no matter what. Oh, looks like we've got another duplicate that can come in. Oh, we got a colony summary. We got an achievement. Probably yep. Down the hatch and enter the oil biome for the first time. I'll take the metal. Right now we need a lot of metal. We're doing pretty good on the ladder, to be honest. You know what? I'm just gonna keep... I just want them to finish the ladder. This place is toast. It's going to... I mean, it's still gonna take a while for this area to heat up, but this area is gonna heat up. Like, that's just inevitable. Like, there's no way these Weezeworts are gonna be able to withstand the incredible heat that's going to be added in. We're adding in... Jordanson over here is unable to make it back up. Fortunately, he's got his suit with 40% oxygen, so it's not even that big of a deal. Actually, it could become a big deal, though, so let's... He can pee in the suit. That's one thing that he can do. Let's cancel all of this to make sure that he focuses on... Where is he going? Go over here and help build. Where is he going? There is nothing... Okay, never mind. And if there's an emergency situation, another thing, I can just tell him to take the suit off, because there's some oxygen in here. But we're nearly done with it. Will he make it, or will he pee in the suit? He's out of the suit. Will he pee? Oh, and he makes it. He makes it. He didn't pee anywhere. Very nice. Okay, so... extremely messy. But we did it. We're at the bottom. So let's talk about what we're going to do next. We got the bottom revealed. We got the top revealed. Our oxygen situation is workable. Our heat situation is getting better. Some areas that's a little light. This is okay to be warm. This area is warmer than I would like it to be. I could turn one of these into kind of an air conditioning room, especially if I could get me some... This area's getting really cold. The oxygen that we're bringing in at 4 degrees is helping to cool down the base. And the food situation is fine. The oxygen situation is okay, which is why we can get more duplicates. So, what we need to do next... In order to get to... Let's queue up some research. That's one thing we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to just get all of this research out of the way. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need... refinement. Oil refinery turns crude oil into petroleum and natural gas, so we'll need to do something about the natural gas. Petroleum makes plastic, so plastic is an advanced resource that we're going to use. The other thing we need is metal refinery. Metal refinery makes refined metals, but more importantly, it can refine steel. But it's very hot. You have to pump liquid into it to keep it cool, and then the liquid gets really hot, and then you got to pump the hot liquid out, but it's very easy for this to overheat, and I'm going to have to build an advanced heat sink. That's kind of the thing that I don't know how to do. Like, I'm going to have to learn how to build the heat sink. Same with the polymer press. Like, the polymer press creates 32.5 DTUs, so a DTU is a duplicate thermal unit, it's just a made-up thing. So it's basically the body heat of 35 duplicates. This thing has 16 DTUs, but, or KDTUs, so it's like equivalent to 16,000 duplicates or something like that in one place. But that doesn't even count what material you're creating. But if we make steel and plastic, that's what's gonna... We need steel and we need plastic in order to operate up here. Steel is the only thing that can possibly withstand... What do we need? Bunker tile. Steel bunker tiles are the only thing that can possibly withstand meteorite impacts. And we need plastic in order to build a lot of these kind of like various... Look at this. This area has become oxygenated, so we can actually do stuff up here as well. But, yeah, that's the only way we're going to be able to do much of anything up here. We've got gold, like, yeah, it's just... Meteor showers are just bringing in all kinds of resources, but they're really hot. Like 300-degree gold. But that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to learn how to cool down the polymer press and cool down the refinery. I've got some ideas on how to do it. I have been experimenting with a air cooling system, and the next one I'm about to learn is how to use a aqua tuner steam turbine, basically. Like, I'm not too familiar with how to do those, but That's what we're going to be. We got someone sick. Someone's got food poisoning, so somebody pooped on their hands and ate their poop or something stupid like that. But now you've seen the top and the bottom. Once we make steel successfully, and not one, but once we create a meaningful quantity of steel, we will officially be in the end game, because steel allows us to operate on space. But yep, we're gonna need to get some water. This water is probably enough to complete the research, but we need to get through the research, and we're gonna have to start experimenting. I'm going to let the base settle for a bit. We've been doing a lot of priority orders, so I might allow the base to kind of settle down a bit and catch up on whatever tasks need to be done. But that's the end of this episode. Where'd all these poke shells come from? Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it's entertaining. Subscribe for future Oxygen Not Included content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.